This is obviously a song that Kyle picks. Welcome to the Sheryl Underwood Show. To live and die in L.A. by Tupac Shakur. Is it like what is the anniversary of his passing? Where were you when Tupac Shakur passed away? Give us a call at 855-369-9898 or tweet us at Twitter at Foxxhole. We're going to talk about September 11th, 10 years later, but we also want to know, where were you when you heard that Tupac had passed away? Where were you, Kyle?
I was at the crib. I was at my mama's house. This is fresh out of high school. And I was at the mama's house, and my homegirl Erica called me. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I wasn't really a fan, though, but I couldn't believe it. I liked a couple songs. I was a Biggie fan, though.
Really?
Yeah, I was a Biggie fan.
Where were you, Glenda?
I was in Chicago preparing for my wedding, which it was September 14th.
Wow.
Yep.
The next day.
The next day, and I remember that was all over the news, on the radio, the whole day while we were trying to. Yeah. So.
Where were you, Stacey?
I don't remember.
Where were you, White Jim Kelly?
The internet wasn't out yet, so she could have been doing
She wasn't online. She wasn't online dating.
Because how long has it been?
The internet came out.
What
I mean,
year was
I don't know
It
when
had
it
to be
came out,
96,
but I got my
right?
first email.
It was 96 when Tupac passed?
I'm guessing that because I think it was a Tyson fight, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was 96.
So it had to be 96?
Yeah.
96.
So it was
September
5?
13,
Oh,
96,
you
when
know,
he got
that was
shot.
the year I got married.
No,
Few
15 years ago?
Few days
No.
earlier.
Yeah, 15.
15 years ago. So, well, I know I was driving down the 10. No, I was driving down the 405.
Yeah.
I'm driving on 405, and I heard it, and I just automatically lost all of my breath and had to pull over.
Damn.
And I started to cry uncontrollably.
Damn.
Because the two times that I was around him, he was always very nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
One time, we were taping a TV show. I've told the story before. We were taping a TV show. Remember when Roseanne Barr had Roseanne's Saturday night special thing that she was doing? So,
Tim, do you really remember that shit?
I do.
yeah, he was doing a
I
sketch.
love Roseanne Barr.
Okay.
You do?
I did.
Would you date her?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
not that much.
Not
I
you
love her comedy.
Love her comedy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, okay, so she had this show, and I think Tupac and Ice-T were doing a sketch together.
Wow.
So he was in the green room, and I was in the green room, and I was pacing, and I was nervous, and he went, Sheryl. And I was like, what? Does he know me? Wow. And he said, what's wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? I said, I'm nervous, I'm gonna go out there. So he came over to me and he grabbed both my hands. He smelled really, really good. He had like great cologne on. His hands was all lotion. His outfit, his pants were all pressed nice. His turtleneck and everything matched. It was
That thug glow.
he sounded like he looked like a regular dude. He smelled good.
Oh, really?
Everything, outfit matched and everything. And he grabbed both my hands and he said, do what got you invited here.
Damn.
And I was like, wow, that is the coolest thing you said. So we hugged, and he rubbed my back, and he was like, don't worry. I was like, wow, this is the coolest Tupac Shakur. Because you think he's like a thug and going to kick people and everything. It was like,
Kick
cool.
people.
Right. So, and then the next time I saw him, we were at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Because remember, the Comedy Store used to be popping.
Yeah.
So we was at the Comedy Store. So I was walking through to go to the backstage, and I tripped over somebody's foot, and I went, motherfucking goddamn. And he went, Sheryl. And I went, ooh, nigga, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I said,
Don't
what you
shoot
doing? Right. Well, I was, he's so manly. I didn't want to say that, but he could have, because it would have been my fault. I stepped on his kicks. Chicago rule number 5, Section 2 in the Chicago Handbook. You can't step on a motherfucking shoes
Nobody's
without
gator.
getting shot.
That's right.
That's
That is so
Chicago
true.
rule. All Chicago people know that. They teach you that in public school. So, I mean, I don't know. I was very distraught when he died. And I was hurt. And because he had so much going for him, I was in a lot of pain. So, hey, y'all call in. We talk about Tupac Shakur. Hey, did y'all see all the September 11th stuff over the weekend?
I couldn't take it.
I couldn't either.
It make
No.
you mad, don't it?
Pissed me off. Yeah.
But then President Obama, he don't say war on terrorism no more.
Why not?
Um,
It sounds like a joke.
That was GW's term.
right.
So
Did you see President Bush and President Obama and the first ladies was out at the reflecting pool over at the World Trade? It was tight. So it's tight. He looked like he wanted the president. It looked like President Bush wanted to like dap President Obama and tap him on the back. Go, you did that shit. I told you could do that shit. And they look like they really get along. Like they be kicking in and go, let's go get some burrs, or something, some brewskis or something. I mean, didn't they look like that? Am I the only one to think that Cheney is a hater? though? Come on,
he's
White
a
Jim
hater.
Kelly.
I
He's
agree
a
with
hater.
that. He's after everybody.
Really?
He's a hater. But it looked like President Bush really want to be friends with President Obama.
He probably can't though,
I think
because
they are, aren't they?
he probably can't show too much love because that wouldn't be good for his party. His party probably wouldn't appreciate that.
The Republican Party?
Yeah, his party.
We need all the friendship we can get with them. Have you seen the debates?
I can't watch that. Shit.
Oh my God! I'm like, damn, we about to lose. We about to lose for real. Okay, White Jim Kelly. Okay, I
Yeah.
know we supposed to be talking about 7-11. Who you think go?
Rick Perry.
You think Rick Perry?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Rick
then
Perry.
President Obama might as well start playing Hail to the Chief because Perry's stupid. Perry's
Him or Romney, but I just I'd have to go with Perry right now.
really.
Yeah.
See, I would rather see. I don't want Romney to do it because I don't want Romney to get beat in the ground. I want him to wait and run after President Obama's second term. Then I want Romney to be our president because I
Gotcha.
think he's more amenable guy. He understands health care reform.
Well, I think that's why he won't go for the Republicans right now, because that's their only
Yeah.
so-called leverage they would use to
Oh.
go after Obama.
Is
'Cause-
health care reform?
Yeah, because Romney has no leverage because he did the same thing in Massachusetts.
Sure did, and but then there's a story I think in the L.A. Times where they talk about how Texas healthcare system is they can't run a healthcare system under Perry, and when you're about to lose an election when they come after you in the beginning.
Is Perry from Texas?
No, they're gonna go after him hard.
He's the governor of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help
Governor
me
Shea.
out because I don't know who he is. I know Perry the Platypus, but that's a cartoon.
You are so damn stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just ignoring your little sign. My bad. She got the sign. She's like, bitch, do you see this?
She's like, how could I do this?
I
without
do the
getting cussed out?
sign. Wait a minute. This is so cool. First she had a sign like this. She's like, don't cuss me out. He got a sign. Then she put a sign out. He put a sign up again. Then she put this. The sign
I
started
thought she was
floating.
gonna grab the mic, show and be like, "Do you like to break dance?"
Yeah. Do you want to take a Kit Kat break? Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Ready?
Too funny.
Okay, you ready? Okay, we're gonna take this break when we come back.
You asked her if she ready.
Okay, what you finna play, TTs? Ooh, I love this song. Isn't Casey and JoJo in this song?
See, JoJo.
I love this song. Play this all the way through. This How Do You Want It? We want everybody to love Tupac Shakur. We'll be right back from Sheryl Underwood Show after this break.
I wonder who picked this.
I did. Thank you,
Say,
White
did
Kelly.
Yeah.
Have You Forgotten by Daryl Worley. And if I'm not mistaken, does Daryl Worley have long blonde hair? Did he cut it?
He might have cut it. But I
Okay,
believe
some crack research team, Google him. He sang this song, if I'm not mistaken. When did he make this song? Because
right after that year. I think 2000. Well, maybe at the beginning of 2002 or 2001.
I think he sang this song when we were on a USO tour together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. Man, this is a guy I love, and I was trying to go drinking and fishing with him once, and they would tell me don't follow them around because I was following the band around, and we tried to drink Low and Brow together. Yeah, he did. He cut his hair off, though, didn't he? Yeah. See, when I saw him, he had long hair. Show White Jim Kelly. I saw him. He looked like that second picture where he had long hair. Google Daryl Worley, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You're listening to the Sheryl Underwood Show. We're talking about 9/11, 10 years after, but we're going to go to your calls. Let's go to Jeremy in Atlanta. Jeremy, you have a story about 9/11?
Hello.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right. What you trying to do? What you trying to do,
What's
Jeremy?
going on?
Nothing much. What's your story?
He said Glenda.
That's what I thought he said. Hey, baby.
He said
Are you
nothing
rapping to
I did.
Glenda?
I
I'm
was
sorry,
wrong.
my bad.
much. Sure, was like, yeah,
Glenda
nothing much.
face.
Anyway, y'all.
I'm Glenda Facebook boyfriend, so you know how that go.
Oh, for real though. For
Jim
real
Kelly
though.
just came back in the room like,
Which one
what's
is
going
this?
on there? Whoa, hey, which one is this?
Wow,
Hoeing? Are
Jeremy
you
from
Facebook
Atlanta.
hoeing?
You
But
said
Sheryl, I
Jeremy?
want to ask you a question. Are you gonna be at the CBC next week?
I'm trying to get in Friday and Saturday. Why? Are you going to be there, Jeremy?
Yeah, I will be there Friday with the National Association of Black Public Administrators. So I would love to sit down and chat it up with you.
Okay, where y'all partying at? Where y'all
I know we're doing the all-day conference on Friday. I don't know exactly where we're partying at, but I still got to look at the itinerary. We're supposed to be there from Wednesday till Sunday.
Okay, do me a favor. Twitter me at Sheryl Underwood, all together with an S.
Okay.
And direct message me, and then I'll direct message you, and then I'll send you an email address where you can send me your information.
I like his little southern twang he got.
You like him?
Little southern twang.
So now you're in
Southern comfort.
Wow.
Every woman needs a country man in her life, so come get you some southern hospitality. But 9/11, I was 9/11. I was at school at work when that happened, and it was very tragic. Everything stopped. So,
Were you at school or work or both? I'm a little confused, my brother.
Oh, I worked on campus. I worked on campus.
All right.
And we had a little TV in the break room, and everybody started yelling, and we went in there and started watching. We were watching the news and saw it all unfold right there.
You in Atlanta?
No, down in Valdosta State.
Really?
What state?
Valdosta.
What state is that?
Valdosta State, Titletown, USA. Y'all look it up. ESPN. Yeah.
Georgia.
Oh, Titletown.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Right.
What happened?
TC
just fell out like this was her boyfriend back then. And I was like, what happened?
Oh, no.
See, I wish you could see our producer.
Our producer was across. She sits across from Cheryl and all of us actually, and she's usually, she's concentrating on everything. But just now, she just fell back in her chair.
Yeah, when
and
you said
mouthed,
Georgia,
oh
Titletown.
no!
Oh.
I'm like, what happened?
Like, what happened?
Do you know Jeremy?
Valdosta
Y'all broke
State?
up? Y'all broke up? What happened? You know everybody at the table.
That's where Damien goes.
What's wrong?
Oh my God! Y'all just tell me we've been there for real. So let's go to Clark from Arizona. Has a Tupac and a 9/11 story.
Actually, you know what? Hey, how you doing, Cheryl? First of
Hey,
all,
darling. Hey, welcome to the
and
show.
everybody else. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hey.
What up, Clark?
All right, I'm gonna tell my 9/11 story because I think that's more appropriate with the previous call. September the 10th was probably the worst day of my life. I had lost my job. I had got evicted from my apartment. They put my stuff out on the front lawn in the rain, and I was with me and my 3-month-old son and my wife, and I was miserable. We had to get a U-Haul and move to my aunt's house. So that was September 10th. September 11th, okay, I'm there at my aunt's house, and I'm stressed and all sad and miserable about what just happened to me, and we're watching CNN News. So the guy, there was like a plane just hit the tower, right? And I'm scared because my dad lives in New York. We're watching the news, we're watching CNN, the plane flies in the tower. The guy's talking about it's just an accident just happened, the plane. So while these guys talking, we see the second plane hit. And the guy really didn't even notice. I'm like, did another plane just hit the other building? And then finally the guy caught on to realize that, wait a minute, this is not an accident. This might be a terrorist attack. And I remember thinking to myself, you know what, after everything that I've been through, there are a whole lot of other people out there that are going through a worse situation than I was going through, right? And I was going to be all right. But I think out of all the time in the world, I think all of America was united then. You know, I don't care if he was a Democrat or a Republican. We was behind George Bush. We was like, whoever did it, we're going to go get him. Let's get him.
Right.
I remember thinking that. And that's my story.
You know what? And that's a really good story. And the way you told it, that was, it was street.
Yeah.
But it was patriotic.
Yeah.
I was digging that. Do not tell
you know what's dope about it?
What's that?
Stacey was typing the whole time. I think she typed the story word for word so she could give us a transcript.
You are so crazy. It was
read it back to us, Stacey. What is
it? Was like news. It was like news in them old movies.
Let me go from the top. He said he was evicted from his apartment. And it was him and his 3-month-old son and his daughter, and it was everything in the rain. And then
in the rain.
You are stupid.
And it was the worst day of his life.
Crazy.
And his daddy lived in New York.
Daddy lived in New York.
Stacey's going to use that in some of her stories.
Y'all wild about So, well, see, to me, like all the September 11 stuff, if you notice, like I think Al Qaeda has been kind of dismantled because they people be getting killed. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
America ain't no joke right about
No,
now.
it was
Man.
never no joke.
Right, but I
They
mean,
just caught us sleeping.
you know it for real. This is how you really felt about 9/11.
Yeah, I think they just caught us sleeping. And
Right.
It's just like, are you?
What?
It's like this. It's like when a huge, mean, giant, evil giant gets hit by this puny little guy, and he's like, "Motherfucker, did you just
Hit me with a rock.
Hell no."
See, but you know what? I never thought about it that
Yeah.
way.
Woke up a sleeping giant.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think they took our way of life for and thought they were going to use it as a weapon against us, but it made us more resilient.
Yes.
It made us more feel like, okay, we still Americans. Now, we still ain't got the economy right,
No.
Right.
you know, because they still messing with us on the economy. But militarily,
Yes.
I just don't think we can be beat. I'm not trying to sound cocky. I'm just saying I think we got
It's
the best.
okay to sound cocky.
Okay, we got the best fighting force in the world.
This
I
is
mean,
true.
I wouldn't. If I was them, see, America has not unleashed what we could.
No.
Right.
I be trying to tell Glenda that I haven't really
Oh,
Unleashed
Negro.
what you
What
could.
Wow, it's crazy.
Roll out. Supersize it, Kyle. Supersize it.
Whatever, Kyle.
You know, she tried to give me today. She came with the little outfit with the
Speaking-
sleeve cut out,
Well,
you know.
whatever. This
Oh.
is for Rodney Perry's birthday party.
It's
Yeah.
right there. Okay, we're gonna talk about it during
Yeah.
the entertainment. Rodney Perry birthday.
Yeah, I think his birthday is the 15th, but he's having a party here tonight in Los Angeles at the Comedy Store.
She
Really?
know I be going to the comedy
It's
store after
somebody
the show,
else.
so
Is that why-
she knows that's my spot after the show. Jim Kelly, where do I go every Tuesday
Lord.
after the show?
The Comedy Store.
Exactly.
Everybody knows
She
that.
even sent an email. She's like, "Who want to go?" Like, bitch, you know I'll be there.
I
Stop
got
running.
that too. I'm like,
Kyle's so stupid.
Stop right.
He
You
was
know
so
I'll be
excited
there.
when he saw my email asking everybody who's going to the party.
You're
tonight.
right.
that was a setup. I'm like, oh boy.
Tonight is my night, bro.
Speaking of my crushes,
Oh my God.
speaking of my crushes, the day of 9/11, I was asleep because we're 3 hours behind East Coast.
So,
And my sister-in-law called, and she was like, "Did you hear what happened?" Now, the night before, I think Michael Jordan had just came back to, the Wizards or something.
No.
He came out of retirement.
Oh my
to
God!
play-
And that's what you.
So she woke me up. She's like, "Did you hear what happened?" I said, "Yeah, Michael Jordan came back." She was like, "Bitch, no! Turn the TV on." And I was like, oh my God, what the hell is going on?" So that's what I thought was going on.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you thought?
you know she got a thing for basketball players, Cheryl.
Now, mind you, this is my sister-in-law. I was still married at the
You
time.
thought?
And basketball season doesn't start till October, so I'm like,
Right, they were announcing that he was coming back out of retirement.
Oh my God,
He was
oh.
going to play.
Okay, I'm
turn
sorry.
the TV on.
So she said,
Oh, but she turned the TV on like she about to hit a press conference.
He coming back again?
Oh my God.
Washington D.C. this time.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
Lord.
sorry. That was
But
good.
that's not funny, y'all. But that's
Okay, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. not in disrespect of
right. No,
of
not at
September
all.
11th.
Not
It's
at all.
hilarious
I got a
that
question
you
for you,
thought
Cheryl.
about, huh?
Did you feel on the talk when you all did your 9/11? Did you feel like you had to make sure? Did you state some? I mean, did you hold back the jokes? Because I noticed you were serious the whole show.
But the whole show was serious.
I know, but at the same time, it's easy to break that seriousness sometimes with a booyah.
But you tell what you think, Stacey. Did you watch it? You watched
I
it.
did, and I think what
Thank you for watching it, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for
Yes.
helping the ratings. I need everybody to watch to talk. Okay,
Right.
and videotape
You need-
it
what's the
and write
people-
CBS.
What's
Oh,
the
it-
people from the ratings? They need to call me.
Nielsen.
Nielsen need all that.
You know what? We're gonna get a Nielsen representative to call into
They
the
need-
show
they need to
and
holler.
talk to us about how do you get your Nielsen box and
'Cause at the
different
Steve
things with
Harvey
Nielsen.
thing, you spoke
Yeah,
for them.
yeah. So they're gonna call in
They
and
can
we're
come
gonna.
by here. They ain't doing shit but sitting around watching the damn scores. Of the damn.
Damn, Jana. She worked there on Nielsen. She worked
Okay,
there.
that made Stacey laugh. So Stacey, okay, so you watched the show. What did you think?
I mean, I thought it was, everybody basically told where they were and what they were doing. I think it was just really personal. It felt like a really personal episode in relationship to 9/11.
I was trying not to cry in the beginning, and
Well,
then
they caught you crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Like,
horrible.
That was weird that they caught you crying.
It was horrible. It was horrible, and I was
Um,
trying to hold it back. And then when they showed my daddy picture in this uniform,
I was like, oh my God, I've never seen that picture. It was so nice.
it was the
choke you
coolest,
up.
huh?
They tried to choke you up.
Yeah, they broke me
Well,
down.
mission
you know.
accomplished.
Yeah, and then but I really liked the fact that I got a chance to talk about I felt secure because I knew our military was going to get their ass. Whoever did it, somebody was gonna get you. Look,
Your response was perfect.
You
We're
like
gonna
that?
Bust their ass. Hell yeah.
And I was trying to hold it back, because I really wanted to say, you keep fucking around if you want to.
That's
Make your country a parking lot. It's gonna be a super Walmart on your shit, But I didn't say. See, I deferred. So you must have been praying and sending me messages because I deferred to this seriousness.
Work it out, bitch.
Of
Work
the
it out.
right,
Tell them
right,
who we are. Tell 'em
right.
who we are.
But I just felt like, and what was so cool was the audience applauded.
yeah.
Yeah, they dug it, but all them old ladies sitting on my side, we was in tears.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people who felt like you felt like, oh, whoever did it, they gonna get it now, right?
They gonna get it.
Trouble.
And I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
really?
perfect.
Yeah.
Hell
You thought so?
Everybody's like, oh yeah, it's great.
Because and I'm so scared. As a matter of fact, in entertainment, let's talk about the talk and why I be scared of saying stuff because I'm not gonna embarrass people, and then they call in the Foxxhole and go, "What's the fuck is wrong with you?"
'Cause this is where they
Read the damn
yeah.
cue card. Oh wait, let's go to Twitter at Jackson time 8 J Jackson 8 times where he was when Tupac died. Highland County Jail. What?
Harlem County Jail.
Highland County Jail. This is where J Jackson 8 times said he was when Tupac died. Twitter at T Mactini, where she was when Tupac died.
Jay Jackson, we have white people listening.
Thank you. I was driving home from work, first year college, sad. That's at T Mactini. Twitter at Emily D. Sutton, where she was when Tupac died. Driving down Grand Avenue in Walnut, California.
I know
Emily.
where that is. That's by Mount Sac.
Then you need to call us right now, Emily. We want to talk to you. 855-369.
I was a student at Mount Sac at the time, Cheryl.
Really?
I was a student in Mount San Antonio College.
Did you know? Oh, wait a minute.
You went there?
I went there before I went
It's
to
not far
Southern.
from Cal Poly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Y'all knew each other?
No.
Great story.
Man, wasn't it? At Black Pearl 826, 821. 821. I hope I'm
Remember
saying
that
I
that.
thought that was you saying
No,
it.
Jim Kelly don't
Hey, also,
know.
there you go,
Don't do
stupid.
that.
821. She was in the hair salon in Texas crying.
man.
Wow. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We got the phones are on fire. We thank you for calling. We want you to continue to call us because we're gonna take all of your calls after this break. 855-369-9898, and we will read your Twitters when you tweet us at Foxxhole. And wait a minute, let me see what we about. Oh, ooh. Okay. Is this the song? Is this pointed to it? I love him.
I love
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruno Mars, please come to our show because I think you are the handsomest guy since Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Very sexy.
Yes, he is. Is he sure?
Sexy? He looks kind of
Yeah.
metrosexual.
That's what I like about him.
Got
His
this
hair.
rugged thing going
Yeah,
on.
he's
I
like
love
Bruno
that.
Mars has
He's
a
like
rugged thing.
Yeah, it's like a
going on.
thug vanity dude.
It is. It's
A
definitely-
thug
A
vanity?
thug vanity
Damn,
dude.
you 0 for 3 with Glenda right now.
Well, Bruno Mars, if you want to come and dispute what we feel about you, come over to the Foxxhole. We'll tell you where we are, but we can't tell you on the air because we'll be crowded in the lobby. We'll be right back with more Sheryl Underwood Show after this break. Is this Alicia Keys?
Is that Alicia Keys? What goes around comes around?
Karma?
Karma.
Karma.
Karma. Damn, I should have put that in the entertainment report. Did you?
Oh, no, I put the song in there.
'Cause that's some juicy shit going on right now with her and her husband.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
There's no business like show business gonna be good as a son of a gun. Y'all gonna talk about it?
I'm gonna bring it up. I didn't pull it up, but I'll bring it up.
Crack
It's-
research team.
It's a pretty hot situation right about
Well, let's
now.
go to the phones while the crack
You
research
always
team
gotta
pull it up.
Pull it up to bring it up.
That's what I'm talking about, but I could if I had to. Let me see. Let's go to poet Safik.
Oh, yeah. He a regular.
The poet Safik.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sean?
Hi, darling.
What's going on, Foxhole?
What's up,
Hey,
player?
hey.
Yeah, during 9/11, I had just swore into the military, August 20th, 2001.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about it was I was going for the Marines, and the recruiter got in an accident before he came to swear me in, so he didn't make it there. So I'm sitting out in front, and then the Air Force recruiter came out and was talking to me because he said he saw me come up there for about a month, back and forward, coming to see the Marine recruiter and asked me what I was interested in. At the time, I was 30 going on 31, and, I was pretty gung-ho. And then when he sat down and talked to me about the Air Force and everything, that's when I joined up with them. And then 9/11 broke out. And I took it kind of personal because, you know, I was born and raised in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, my military career I was pretty gung-ho about the whole entire thing, especially after they did what they did. I was looking for some revenge.
Wow.
We got
you know,
Brooklyn on the Get Back show.
And isn't that cool that you can say that? Because a lot of people try to act all benevolent or whatever the word is. Benevolent?
Benevolent.
I got it. But it took me 3 times. Yeah. Benevolent. So it's poet.
Yes.
Do you still feel that way, and are you still in the military?
Oh, actually, I still feel that way. You know, born here at home, I'm loyal to my country. I'm loyal to, you know, family and all of that. But I'm out of the military. Departed, October 19, 2007.
Wow.
You know, did my 7-year honorable enlistment and, you know, decided to get out.
Why, Jim
like
Kelly?
I was a little too old for that.
Ain't that cool that he just, because usually you don't hear, you know, men like that say how you feel.
No, absolutely.
Were you going to say brothers or just, what do you mean?
No. I'm trying to keep his identity.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know the poet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people know the poet, so I'm trying to keep his identity on the low. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we don't want to say. We just want to say, you know, usually you don't hear poets talk like that.
Thank you for protecting us.
That's what I was going to say.
Isn't that tight?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say it. Get this motherfucker a gun right now. It'd be over. It'd be over. Because, I mean, that was just tight. I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
I'm like.
It sounds like some real gangster shit, to tell you the truth. I like it.
He on President Obama tip.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really cool.
All of that came back to me this week, though, when I saw the stuff 10 years ago.
Did it make you cry?
No, I don't cry. But
you don't cry?
I got fired up.
Really?
Yeah.
You got kicked out? You was ready?
Yeah, I wanted to join the military. But
really?
I had to come here.
What would you have joined?
Air Force.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
You can see he looked nice in the uniform. Kyle be a Marine.
I just love the man in a uniform.
Yeah,
see,
I bet
that
you
is
do.
so
See how she
nice.
did that?
Working that angle.
Yeah, she tries.
I went to work that day on 9/11.
You
What
did?
kind of work?
Yeah. Well, I was working at the Parkers at the time, and it was a really weird mood, and it was a fight between the network and the producer whether or not we should stay at work or not.
And so the network was saying go home, or the producer was saying
the EP was saying, you know, no, we're not staying here. So we ended up going home that day.
And the network was saying stay?
Yeah.
Did y'all get y'all checks, Doc?
We still got paid. No, we
Okay.
still got paid.
I just need to know in some shit jump off.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit there like I was
No,
here.
it's like, you know, it's time to be with families,
Yeah.
and it was very somber, you know, and there were people who had family in New York, so it was like people were crying. It was a really hard, you know, day.
Yeah, it is hard to face too. Let's go to Mike from New York. He said he was a bus driver during 9/11. What happened, Mike?
Hey, how you doing, Cheryl?
Hey, darling.
Oh, sexy voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you was about to tell the serious bus drivers. You both, you know, you want like, you know, talk and everything. What you want to talk about? Are you single?
Yes, I am.
And you drive a bus?
I used to. I'm retired now.
How many kids you got?
2. One in college and one in the 10th grade.
How old are you?
I just turned 50.
What? You sound so young.
So far, so good. We got to get height and weight.
Okay, so
everybody perked up. Everybody perked up.
I know we
Even
all
TT
did, right?
perked up.
Okay, so how can you give the dude on that was taking your information how we find your picture?
On
So
Facebook.
are you like single? Do you like being single, or would you like to be in a relationship with somebody in this show? Why you laughing?
That's a player laugh.
That was a laugh from the
That's a player
gut.
laugh.
What?
That was like a Santa laugh.
What?
Buy me some time laugh. I like that.
It's because I just got divorced.
Hey, okay.
It's not time.
Hold
brother.
on. I know you was going to, and please, the audience, do not think I'm disrespecting 9/11, but we got to get it in right now. How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1". Glenda, that's too short for you?
No, that's a nice height.
Stacey?
You know why she said that, Cheryl?
Why?
That's my height.
Okay, so Mike,
Yes.
how much do you weigh?
How much? I'm 168.
Okay, so you're very thin.
Slim.
Very thin.
Slim.
I
good.
weigh more than
I think I weigh more. No,
Yeah, you do.
168.
Stop fronting. Stop fronting.
It's like Dave Chappelle.
197. Ding. Like they do on Dan
Did he say
Patrick.
161 or 168?
You said 161 or 168?
Nah,
Don't matter.
160. Listen, there's a reason for that.
What's the reason?
You ever heard of Crohn's disease?
Yes.
Oh,
Take back.
Yeah, that's why I'm retired. I retired when I actually retired 3 years ago.
really?
Yeah.
You say you have Crohn's disease.
Retired, man. I used to weigh about 220.
And so then what happened? Are you healthy now?
Oh yeah, I'm healthy now. I'm just with Crohn's disease, you gotta take medicine for the rest of your life and everything.
But you slim though, right? Do you like being
Yeah.
slim? I bet you
Yeah.
look nice in some baggies. And some pleated pants. I bet you look nice in pleated pants.
I try to put it that way.
You got the coolest voice in the world. Don't see you got a
Yes,
cool
he
voice.
does.
You
He
got a
does.
cool voice. But I bet you look tight in like a nice little suit, cut. You could wear the European junk. You know them European suits? You know,
Yeah.
Oh
skinny,
yeah, them skinny.
them
white
skinny
ones.
pants.
No
Yeah.
offense to the white
The Justin Timberlakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Jimmy
Right.
Fallon's.
So, okay, I'm going to let you tell your story, but we need to get some contact information. 'Cause,
I love his
okay.
laugh.
Ain't it? Okay, how do we find out what you look like? Because I don't give a damn about Crohn's disease. You know how many diseases I've had in my life?
That's hilarious.
Y'all are off the hook. Hey,
No, I'm telling you, I put your money with my disabled system, but you know how much government health care we can get?
Check is a check.
Okay, so Mike, when your birthday?
12/29/60.
You are a Capricorn?
Capricorn. Oh, Lord.
Ooh, yeah. That's
What does
good.
that mean?
What's the matter,
Yeah.
Glenda?
Linda, what
She
happened?
just rolled her eyes.
I have such a difficult
Yeah,
time.
that's
with
right, Cheryl. I'm a Capricorn like Steve.
Yeah, but that means, but you are pleasant. Steve has grown into a really pleasant guy.
Well, hey, look at the world. You can't help but be pleasant, man. You can't walk around.
Okay,
like
tell us what you look like, though.
What do I look? Oh, well, you know what? When I was younger, everybody used to say I look like Billy D. Williams.
What? Billy December. Stacy, your turn.
You want mom to fall off?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Movie lines. So, you used to look like, or you still look like Billy December. You just look like Billy December when he was in Brian's song.
Nah, well, you know what it is? I got gray hair, and I just refuse to dye my hair. That's what it is.
I bet you look so
distinguished.
damn sexy and distinguished.
Distinguished.
Okay, we need to find your picture. That's the coolest laugh in the world. It's a cross between Eddie Murphy and Billy D. Williams.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to send it in to you. How's that? She goes to William Patterson University.
Who gonna send it in?
My daughter.
Your daughter. We gotta go through your daughter. What your daughter want? A pony? What she want? Like a Wii, PlayStation? What she want?
I should be able to send it in to you and everything.
For real?
It's that Brooklyn.
So do you have like long eyelashes and hazel eyes or something? What do you look like?
No, I don't have hazel eyes. No.
But you're dark brown because
Brown,
most
yeah.
black people. And you have wavy hair.
Wavy hair, thick mustache. I've been called it.
What kind of thick mustache? What you got? A
Tom
Tony Orlando and Don, or you got a what? Did you say a Tom Selleck? Matt, what is it? Matt Houston. Remember Matt Houston?
Tom Selleck before, yeah.
You got a Tom Selleck?
Tom Selleck
You got the
mustache.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you something, brother.
See, that end of the table is cock block.
Cock block.
Yeah, they just knock it right out of us. Okay, so wait a minute.
I'm just
Anything you'd like to tell us, or
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you a 9/11 story. Okay.
Okay, we'll listen.
The next day, right? Okay, now being on the bus. Now, I'm in Manhattan, 5th and Madison Avenue.
Yes.
Now, I
Yeah,
had about 20 years.
Yes.
Prior to that, people get on the bus, nothing to say. You know how New Yorkers are, right? Okay. Let me tell you, for about 2 weeks straight, it was like, "Hi, how you doing? Take
Chatting.
care." I mean, it was unbelievable. I knew everything that happened 9/11, but it was like unbelievable. I mean, everybody from uptown to downtown.
I wonder if like that.
So let me tell you, after those 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it went back to the shitty job that it was.
Oh my God!
It was on the 15th day. Shut the fuck up.
Get the fuck out of here!
So for those 2 weeks, everyone was more loving. And
You hit the nail on the head.
Really?
I was like, oh my goodness.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Sure, no problem.
Can you call in every Tuesday?
Say it
Right
again.
about this. Can you call in every Tuesday right about this time?
He couldn't hear you because you went to the Mac voice.
Sorry.
Call you in every
Can you call us every Tuesday?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because
I'm retired.
It'll make all of us happy.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do without it.
Damn. Damn, Mike. Mike, hold on. We calling you back during Sex and Minute series. We got questions.
That's a good period. Yeah, call me back on that.
Okay, good. Keep all that. You got that right there, little pimp? Okay. Hold on, Mike. We'll be calling you back. You will be our target for Sex and Minute series. Wait a minute. I got that. Okay, let me go to Brian in Chicago. You have a 9/11 story, Brian?
Yeah.
What happened,
I remember
Brian?
I was in Chicago, and I remember I woke up with my mother, a beautiful mother, rest her soul, waking me up frantically saying, the terrorists are going to take over. The terrorists are taking over. I'm like, Ma, you taking over my sleep right now. I didn't really take it too serious. And then one of my homeboys, one of my best friends, called me and woke me up and was like, yo, man, we're going to war. I said, we're going to war?
Dog, we gonna miss this good story,
No,
Brian.
he in a bad
Brian,
spot.
call us back in when you get in a better spot. We want to hear the end of this.
All right.
Okay, because everybody from Chi-Town is like, oh, this motherfucker. Start calling the L. Rookins, the Vice Lord disciples, the Black Peace Stone Nation. He was swallowed. That motherfucker was coming.
Stone Nation.
Okay, Stacy. Black Peace Stone?
Yeah,
I know who they are. They the Jungles. They Bloods.
Hey, you better ask somebody.
Black Peace Stone Nation?
Yeah.
So, okay. I know you did. Oh, my God. Wait,
What she just did?
our producer just showed what set she claimed.
Little TT.
Oh, my God.
Just
threw her shit out.
represented.
Okay, this is what we gonna do, because I'm delighted but traumatized at the same time. My baby!
She just hit niggas up.
My baby called all her crew. Wait a minute. Okay, I know this is bad radio etiquette, but we gonna take this break, and we want Jimmy, T, Greg, Sammy Davis Jr., Troy, and Breon to hold the phone, because we're
Sammy
gonna get to
Davis
you.
Jr.
Okay, that's what it says. I'm not making this up. Jimmy, Keith, Greg,
boy,
Sammy
boy.
Davis Jr., Troy, and Breon. I'm just reading what I look at, what I see. So we're gonna take this break.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Ring of Fire. Johnny
Johnny
Cash. Go ahead,
Johnny
White
Cash.
Kelly. Play all of this. He
I
loves
don't
it
know why
so.
Glenda keep paging me.
I've never seen co-workers be so infatuated with each other like this. It's the coolest.
I just need a beat so I can get over it.
Other.
Oh, don't
Okay.
front. Don't front.
You don't like co?
Don't let her lie to you. Don't let her lie to you. Do
She not lying good.
Let her lie to you.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all of your calls because the phones is on fire. Let's go to, let me make sure I got good eyes here. Let's go to Troy in Atlanta. Troy?
Hey, Cher, how you doing?
Hey, Troy. Is it me or all our male callers sexy as hell on the phone?
So sexy tonight. All their voices.
Oh, wow. So what's going on, Troy?
That's the voice of a late night trucker. That's all.
Okay.
But my 9/11 story. I was actually in New York that day. I was taking a load of steel up to Connecticut, up the University of Connecticut. And about 6 o'clock that morning, I came across the George Washington Bridge, and I remember looking down at the towers down in the city, saying, I called my buddy. He was headed me in his truck, and I called him on the radio. I said, man, one day I want to, go up in them towers. So we get up there, Connecticut. This is when they was building the new football stadium up there at UConn, and we got on the job site. They was unloading our trucks. I was sitting in my truck doing my paperwork, and my buddy came back there and said, man, the plane just flew to the World Trade Center. And I was just thinking it was like a little Cessna or something like that, so didn't pay that much attention to it. So we get back on the road after we get loaded. After we get unloaded and head back down, and we coming back down through New York on the Cross Bronx Thruway, and all of a sudden traffic just stopped. dead stop. Nothing. There was no traffic coming northbound. Southbound traffic was just at a deadlock, and you could see across the city the smoke. I mean, we were all there up in the Bronx, but you could still see like it was right in your face. You know, the towers was so big, but you could still see it and everything. And we sat there in the Bronx on 95. I want to say for like maybe about 4 or 5 hours before they came and they moved the barrier so the traffic can turn around and go back up through Connecticut, you know, back around, you know, just to get back down.
What did you feel? Did you feel like were you mad or what did you feel?
Right now, because every time I talk about it, you know, I kind of get that feeling back. But I was scared. You know,
really?
I'm a big dude. I'm 6'3", 320 pounds. You
what?
know, but
hold it. Stop.
That's
Wait.
a nose tackle.
Hold on. I know. Wait.
Tech.
Stop the phones. Hold on. I know. And you were scared. You obviously need someone.
I was scared. I was scared.
But you need somebody so that you won't be afraid at night. Glenda. That's too big for you.
I'll be like this.
That's too big for you. Why?
Scooting back.
Why?
Oh, no.
You 6'3"? You say you 6'3" what? 300?
6'3",
You just got that.
Don't think it's not a sloppy 6'3", 320.
Oh,
It's a tight.
It's a tight
Yeah,
one.
I'm glad we wasn't.
Yeah. I played ball. I played ball till I injured my leg, and when I injured my leg, I started working.
Who you play ball for?
I played ball back in 95, 96 at A&T in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
Really?
North Carolina A&T.
Where your wife at?
HBC.
She's home in North Carolina.
Well, don't be flirting with nobody. You baiting and switching us. We thought we about to get down. Then we glittered. We thought we about to tag off. I'm about to jump off that dresser like a gremlin. Remember the Gremlins? Remember the movie The Gremlins? When the Gremlins was up eating food and doing shit.
Jump off the
Yeah,
dresser like
I
a
thought, what was
gremlin.
that word?
Dresser.
Stripe? I was about to do the damn thing.
Go down.
So damn hateful, Troy.
Oh my God.
I never said it was no wife now, but
Well, Troy,
Oh,
you can't put the body statistics out there first. You got to say I got a wife, then say I'm 6'3", 300.
well, you tell somebody, look, I'm 6'3", 320. They run for the hills. They don't want no.
We ain't running. We tagging off. This is how we do at the Sheryl Underwood show. I made them sign contracts.
Troy had him scooting up the
My wife,
headboard.
I wear a size 17 shoe. My wife wears a size 6.5. So imagine that, you know.
So you got a little bitty baby for a wife.
She's small. She's real
so
small.
cool.
Our pictures look funny, you know, but she loves it though.
So you be spinning around on the ceiling fan and everything, huh? That is
You
so
remember
wonderful.
that scene from Baby Boy?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
You in the kitchen cooking bucket naked?
Nah, I ain't talking about that scene.
I was trying to clean it up for you. I was trying to clean it up for you, Troy.
TT help us.
Don't act
Hey,
sure
the
what
camera on
things
TT.
she remembers. She will
Right.
always go to the butt naked scene.
Right, the food scene. But wait, TT, I've been doing the moves.
You talking about when
Oh, my
they
gosh.
TT showing somebody getting held
Wait,
up
what scene was
and
that?
riding.
Remember Ving Rhames and the mama?
Oh, Ving Rhames and the mama. I was thinking
Yeah.
of Taraji and Tyrese.
Nah, the one with Ving Rhames and the
Ving
mama.
Rhames
I was
and the
trying not
mama,
to say
yeah.
it, Stacey. I was, you know.
I got it.
You know. But Troy,
Yeah.
who's single in your family that's the same size?
What's that?
Who is single in your family that's the same size?
Nobody. My brother is smaller than me, but he's in the army, but he's married.
Was your brother like 6'2" and
Nah, my
299?
295.
Yeah. At Pee Wee.
My brother's short.
Huh?
My brother's short. I always tell my brother the best part of him winds up as a wet spot on the sheets.
Goodness gracious, Jesus. I guess family reunion is hell at y'all.
I know that's cold. That's cold. Though.
It is. It's cold to say that about your brother Troy. But Troy, I want you to call in all the time. You know, we've had the best male callers all night long. Wait a minute. Let's see if we're going to go to, let me make sure I get this right.
Another dude.
Yeah, that's all that's in there. Okay. We'll get you a girl. Is it Brianne?
Breon.
Brianne.
Oh, well.
Ding, 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 ding. Our lucky day.
No.
I say Brianne.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, ma'am.
So, Brianne, you have a 9/11 story?
Yes, I was actually in Atlanta when it happened. I was in the 4th grade, and the only thing I remember was everybody just stopped doing what everybody did. They got straight to the Academy Center, and everybody would start praying. And I'm just like looking around at everybody. The teachers are crying and everything, and everybody's just saying that the world, somebody hit the World Trade Center. And the only thing that came to my mind was my family up in New York, and I was just trying to make sure that everybody was okay. And from that day, I made a promise to myself that saying that I was going to actually make a difference for my country.
That is so nice. I'm loving that. Go ahead now.
Like, what are you like? You were 9 years old at the time. 9 or 10?
I think Glenda has underwear your age, brother.
Yeah, I'm actually 19 right now. So
you 19. What are you doing to make a difference? Because you said you want to make a difference. What are you doing, darling?
I'm actually in a few weeks. I'm about to join the Army.
What?
Yes.
Glenda.
All right.
Glenda.
Yeah.
You need to give him some. I'm about to join the Army ass.
Yes.
He need a ride to the base.
He need to ride before he get to the base.
I'm joining the military too.
No, I'm actually okay with that.
Okay, good.
Why, you got a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
That is so nice.
I know.
That is so nice.
Very sweet.
You know what? We got the best male callers in the world. I want you to call in all the time. And when you join, I want you to call in. I want you to keep in touch with us. I want you to Twitter us and then send us an address so that we can send you care packages. You promise me?
Yes, I promise you.
And you take care of yourself and you be safe out there, okay?
I will. Thank you.
You are a sweetie pie.
Thank you, Brianna.
Okay, I'm
gonna
try.
calling the Sheryl Underwood dating hookup show.
No, wait a minute. I'm gonna pick this caller because I really want to know. This is Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, Sammy. Can you please just tell us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Tell us where your name came from, Sammy Davis Jr.
Well, my family, I come from a well-off family, and we lived in a white neighborhood. I'm black.
Oh, Sammy. Hi, it's James.
James is up. He's like, hey, one of my friends.
Keep going, Sammy.
I'm black and Jewish, and my two best friends at the time were actually Italian. My best friend at the time was Nick, and his family owned the Marzetti salad dressing company. And it just kind of went like, oh yeah, you're the black guy, you're a black Jew with two Italian friends. It just kind of grew.
Oh, that's how you got the name. Okay, so your real name ain't Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
Because we about to crucify you. We're about to let you have it if your name was Sammy Davis Jr., which is a cool name, by the way. It's wonderful. So you want to tell your 9/11 Tupac story?
Yeah, sure. I was actually a junior in high school. And for the first 20 minutes, we had TVs in the cafeteria and stuff. For the first 20 minutes, people actually thought it was a movie at first. And when it became real, like when people started to realize that it wasn't, then yeah, it was pretty horrific, and it caught a lot of us by surprise. And the entire school was buzzing for at least a month. So, and then after I joined. After I got out of high school, I tried to join the military, and they wouldn't take me for whatever reason. So after talking to my rabbi and everything, I actually got to join the Israeli army, and I did that for 3 years.
That's all right, brother.
Wow, that's fantastic. I want you to call in all the time. You know, we've had the best callers tonight. You guys are like so fun. I don't know where the women are. We want the women to call in too.
Where the sisters at?
I know. 855-369-9898. Let me see. Let's go to Keith in Wyoming.
Yes.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, what's up? You don't remember me, Cheryl?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Hold on before I say yeah. How, Keith?
In Wyoming.
How, Keith?
Remember I was going through it with a female that I was living with?
Oh, you called into the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me the story, Wyoming,
I used
Keith.
to call in all the time when the poetess was there.
Yeah,
wow.
tell me the story.
Oh, yeah.
What was the story? Refresh our memory.
Yeah. And I was trying to get my trucking business off the ground. But
Did he get off?
She was working. Oh, yeah, I'm doing my thing now.
Oh, good.
Congratulations,
I got it going on now. You know, California makes it kind of hard, but you know, I got a plan to solve the brokenness of California.
What's that?
You know, California is stuck on greed. They want a big chunk instead of getting a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You either give me this or you don't get it at all. But if they go ahead and accept little chunks like other states, we wouldn't be in this crisis. I tried to holler. I seen Jerry Brown before he got elected at Bishop Noah Jones Church, City Refuge.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to holler at him about it, and he listened for a minute, and then he was like, "On my office," like if I had the number to his office.
Yeah, he's trying to get out.
And
I need some votes.
He just kind of blew me off. But that's what he was in the church for the votes. But
wow.
he was like, "Just call my office, and we'll talk about it." I'm
What
like,
the hell is you talking about?
"Come on now."
Because I went to the bathroom. What the fuck?
You went to the bathroom?
Yeah, I was like, I came back. I was like, what the fuck, Keith? Okay, so Keith.
But I
Keith.
like the country. Yeah.
Fine ass. Keith, with your fine ass. Keith.
Yes.
Keith. You still with your girlfriend now?
I left her.
Okay.
All right, I'm back, Keith. You got me, dog. You got me back.
Why
man.
you leave her, Keith?
Oh, no. She wasn't trying to work with me. She didn't want to work, so she had a good job at AAA, and she did everything in the world to get fired from that job.
Wow.
How did she get fired from your squad, Keith?
I would call her from on the road and make sure she was up in enough time to get ready, get out of there, and make it to work on time. When I called her back, I said, you all on your way to work? Well, I got to go run over here and pay this bill for such and such. Such and such ain't got no job. Let them go pay their own bill.
I hear you, dog.
He's a
She should have
disciplinarian.
came to church with you that day.
Huh?
She should have came to church with you that day.
But
here at City Refuge.
Hey, City Refuge. Hey,
Was she at church with you that day?
Huh?
Was she at church with you that day?
Yeah, actually, in the end, we started going to church together.
Then Keith lectured the
And
priest.
then you let her go after
And
she
then,
decided.
right, she going to church
Oh,
with you, and then you
man.
let her go?
But it seemed like
Speaking of letting go.
what he was saying, the messages that he was giving, I buy CDs every time I get to town. But it seemed like the message was focused at us.
Everyone says that. The preacher's always talking
It seemed
to
like
them.
it was focused at us because he was speaking on what we were going through and living in darkness for one thing. And he said, if you continue to live in darkness, you're going to stay in darkness.
I done broke like every radio rule in the world tonight. Keith.
Yes.
Because I love your spirit and I definitely love your laugh.
Yes.
I want you to call in all the time, Keith. You promise me.
But stay on one topic.
No,
on
Keith, you can say as many damn topics as you want to. This our damn fault for not paying attention when you was on topic number 5. This our fault, Keith.
Topic number 7.
Keith.
Hey, sure.
Keith, I want you to tell every damn story you want. Okay, what you say, Keith?
Hey, look. Sound like you love fishing. You're going to have to come out and fish with us.
I'm going to come fish with you,
How
Keith.
Topic number 8.
Thanks for calling the show. Love
Me and Keith go fishing in the boat.
Hey,
Thank you, Keith. No,
Governor Brown.
What?
We got horses in South Central L.A.
Horses, fish.
They do in Compton too. I see them all.
Keith.
The
Yes.
California budget.
Me and you going to get together, okay?
Please don't
Why
drink
you
with
on
this
me,
woman.
bro?
Please
I thought he
don't.
was
No, we're going to
Wyoming.
be drinking a beer. We're going to be out in the boat fishing.
For sure.
On a
Yeah.
horse.
No.
On the horse.
Fishing on
Hey,
a horse.
but
The
look, we
fish
got
gonna swim.
horses. We got horses down there. My buddy Greg got horses to keep the kids out
Greg
of
is
gang.
in on this shit now.
No,
Yeah.
my
He
boy
went through
Greg, he
everything.
got 16 horses in South Central L.A.
On
He's
Compton.
No, not in Compton. You talking about the farms.
Yeah.
He's
they got
over off
horses out
El Segundo and Figueroa.
there. Yeah.
And he
All
has
right,
the
bro.
stable.
Hey, Keith.
Yes,
Hey, Keith. Can I tell you what I need you to do, though?
sure.
I need you to call in next Tuesday and finish this whole damn story. Just start from the beginning.
Okay.
With the governor.
Yes, right. And I want you to call in as soon as the show starts. I want you to be the first caller. You talk all the way through the entire show. We're going to. Keith, you serious? You want to do that for me, right? You promise me? Okay, bye, Keith. Why y'all hanging on Keith? See, Keith was talking some business.
Keith started with 9/11. Then he went over there to Wyoming. Sure, you remember
California
me. Back to
budget.
California
To the budget.
church to his ex-girlfriend.
To the governor wouldn't listen to Keith.
The governor.
He was shouting everybody out of his
He was like shocked that the governor blew him off.
Oh, we had fishing. Yeah, the governor was smart. He was like,
Because that's what he did to the governor. He started telling all them stories.
Like,
Which
you know
governor? Which governor was he? Who was he talking to?
Brown.
Jim Brown.
Which
Jerry
reminds
Brown.
me,
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
It reminds me of a story.
Wait a minute. So he started with Jerry Brown and he ended with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then Jerry Brown got back in, and his
then all
story
three
went
of them went fishing.
on a horse.
Keith was still talking.
And Greg had some more horses in case those horses didn't work out.
This is the best. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Ow. That was oh, wait a minute. Okay, everybody get out their air guitar so we can sing this song. What is it, White Jim Kelly?
Oh, I can sing it.
Hey, this Def Leppard.
Let's pour some sugar on
it. Pour some sugar on me.
Pour
Pour some sugar on me. Air guitar on the Sheryl Underwood Show. We'll take all the rest of your calls. And then we coming up with There's No Business Like Show Business. Colin Kelly gonna talk sports. And we will get 2 Sex and Minutes serious. We are back. Playing that good Frankie Beverly, We Are One. We dedicate that to all the troops, all the firemen, all the police, everybody in the whole entire world. Not just the United States. Okay, we need to add that to the consistent rotation because I think that brings people together. Don't y'all think so?
Yes.
We are one.
We are one.
That's it. And then we need to somehow slide in that Daryl Worley in there.
There you go.
I know it contradicts, but hey, that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me do this. Okay. Because I want to get everybody else in. Let's see. Where am I? Let's get Hurricane from Baton Rouge. Where were you in 9/11?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, darling.
Yeah, I was still in the Army at the time. I had just got through doing PT that morning, and I went back to my barracks room and was watching TV. I thought it was like something they were showing from 93 was the first one. And then I remember being infuriated and wanting to find out who did it. And we got our shot because we got deployed in October. So that's where I remember feeling just angry as shit, wanting to hurt something.
Wow. But you got over that.
Yeah, you get over, you learn better. You know, I was only 20 or 21 years old or whatever at the time, you know. But that's how I felt at the time. And, hey, can y'all play one song, though? Angry American? I don't know who sing it. It's a rock song, but I like the song.
Oh, okay. If we can find it, we will play it for you.
All
Okay,
right,
Hurricane.
all right.
And you call back all the time. You promise me?
I'll try when I'm in the truck. You know, I'm headed back home now, so.
Okay, you drive safe, okay?
All right, bye.
Okay, darling, we'll play that for you if we can find it. Okay, Billy from Louisiana, where were you during 9/11? You got a 9/11 story?
Yeah, I was at work. I work on the oil field. And I was at work, and I got a brother that lived up in New York. He was a firefighter. So, you know, when I heard that, it kind of hit home. You know, it hit you right in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it was real tough because, you know, you couldn't talk to him. They had him on call. He worked for 48 hours, 48 on and 24 off. And so you couldn't talk to him for 48 hours. It was rough. You know, so every 9/11, that's what you think about. You know, you think, you know, your family, who you love, who you really love.
Wow, that's deep. That was deep. I dug that. You call in all the time. You promise me?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
call in all the time. Brian from Nashville, where were you during September 11th?
Yeah, I was in Houston. At the time, now in Nashville. At that time, I was making a delivery. I deliver a lot of computer parts to a lot of companies down there. And from that point on, when that happened, it just seemed like, yeah, everything did change. Security, everything. I was locked out in a lot of companies until I got security clearance and stuff like that. But my biggest thing is, I looked at was, yes, we talk about God. We believe in God. As I went to church, and the benches were full. You couldn't find an empty bench or a seat or anything in churches. And it seemed like after everything calmed down, where's all these people at? What happened? They don't, I learned that we wait until things happen, and we want to call on God, but we need to call on Him every day.
Absolutely, you're absolutely.
That's what I noticed too. Even now, I'm dealing with the juvenile system down here in Nashville. That was one of the subjects I could talk to them this past Sunday, and it just
strikes me kind of odd how people, you know, yes, we rally around each other when trouble comes about and all that good stuff. But when it comes down to everyday living, how are we living our lives for God? You know, we have to realize, you know, these things the Bible says going to come to pass, We just have to be ready for it.
Absolutely.
But Sheryl,
yes, darling.
Sheryl,
yes, darling.
How you going to do it, brother?
What do you mean?
I met you down here during the time Johnny's back to take a friend to the doctor day.
What did I try to do to you?
Well, we had a good time, but when we met, when they brought me up to you to meet, it was like I knew you. And when come to find out, I do know you. I do know you. Sorry for my English. I'm trying to bag a trailer in as I talk to you at the same time.
That's right. I'd like for you to do that. I'd like for you to back a trailer in. So what did we know about each other?
We know, our family knows each other. And I found
really? Are you serious?
I'm serious. I found that out after I saw you. And it's a good thing your entourage did carry you away because you never made it your plane.
Oh, that is so romantic. How about that right now, though? Let me get some contact information so we can talk. You married?
No, I'm divorced about 8 years now.
That's damn shame. You got this number right here, though, TT. You got this number right here.
Our family know each other.
Okay, and our family's going to know each other, too.
Yeah, because you've been running from me, but I called you on Steve Harvey.
Oh, been running from you. Okay, wait a minute. Here's what I need you to do. We're going to take your number. We're going to call you back doing Sex and Minute Series. Everybody selling these wolf tickets because they think I ain't going to come get that. Okay, so hold on to your truck.
If he really want to see you, he should go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida this Friday and Saturday.
That's what I'm talking about.
To the Improv, if he really want to see
Get it in, Cal. Get it in.
That's it. That's it.
Comedy Club.
Let me get Greg from Florida. I definitely want to get that. I know I'm wrong.
By the way,
wrong.
Cheryl, Toby Keith sings Angry American.
Okay, we're going to play that
Toby
Keith
that
we
song.
can find it. Greg?
Hey, Cheryl, what's up with us for the Foxxhole? You guys putting it down tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You say you were a police officer?
Yeah. Actually, I got 9/11 and a Tupac story for you, man. Those are both two very prolific days in my life as a police officer. I was a police officer during 9/11, and I had just left Vegas, actually, and moved to Missouri. And I was on duty that day, and they called all of us in, and we all had to deploy out to all the local airports, and it was just a total mess. And I actually lost a very good friend in the second tower. I went back up there for the funeral a couple months later, and even months after, you could still it was still in the air. You could still smell it. I mean, it affected me big time. I ended up changing my whole job. I'm an air marshal now, just so I could never let that happen again on one of my planes.
Wow, that's deep. I like that. And we thank you for your service. And, you know, we just applaud you. You going to call in every Tuesday when you can?
I'll give it a shot. You know, this is the first time I've ever called the show. I listen all the time when I can. But, you know, the night Tupac died, I was actually a police officer in Las Vegas at the time. I was out in front of the MGM directing traffic after the fight. And when the shots rang out, they were close enough that we actually heard the shots, me and the officers that were out front. And when the call came out on the radio, I was one of the first ones that actually came around the corner. And I'll tell you this, I mean, just to represent for the white boys that actually do like y'all show and listen to the music and things, I'm just going to tell you that it's a very rough situation when you walk up on a car and you don't know who's actually in it. And when the door comes open, I actually saw Tupac in the seat with his head rested back and blood just everywhere. It was a bad thing to see. But on that night, not just black people, white people, everybody lost big. They lost big.
That's
right. The man told the truth. He told a story with his music, and he helped a lot of people that he doesn't even know.
That's right.
A lot of people. The world lost a big one that night. And I can tell you those are two very, very prolific days in my life as a law enforcement officer, and I appreciate you guys even touching on it.
Well, I thank you for calling in, and that was deep. See that, and I'm glad we got to that one. So, you know what?
I thought he was a brother.
Yeah, give me the time. He was handsome. I was gonna put the make on him, but I didn't want to do it because his stories were so good. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do before we try to look over the screen, try to steal his phone number and call him. Stacey, find out where he is. I'm gonna put you on that crack detective on the scene.
Right.
You know, he in law enforcement, you in love enforcement. Find out who he is. Okay, so what you want me to do? You want me to go right? Write it on the little board, TT.
Hey, Cheryl.
Did that sound like Steve Harvey?
No.
Okay, so everybody on Twitter to go to Sheryl Underwood's Twitter page or whatever, man, and look at the hate that you.
Okay, we gonna talk about
killing me with this.
Okay, we gonna talk about it. We gonna do a little bit of TT gonna tell us how we reconfigure the time so we can get a little bit of that in and a little bit of Colin Kelly Talk Sports and a little bit of Sex and Serious.
I want to talk about Lindsey Pross.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll y'all so silly. Go ahead and play the music so we can go to break. Well, I'll start a whole nother story. Is this Pretty Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson? Everybody loves this song. So we're going to play this and let you get your Pretty Girl Rock on. We'll be right back with more Sheryl Underwood show after this break.
Cheryl's theme song for the top.
Damn it. And you know this, man. So, hey, we're going to get in this no business like show business. So, Eddie Griffin married his girlfriend? What was that all about?
Eddie Griffin got married last Thursday in Las Vegas.
Really?
The comedian married his longtime girlfriend and fiance.
What she look like?
Nia Rivers. She a red bone, cute girl. She's a cute girl. TT is on the roll tonight. She's cute for him.
Did she have his Air Jordans and cigarettes?
They had
I know.
4 guests at a walk-in wedding chapel.
Yeah, he purchased a $199 package.
The Cherish package.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Share school in the gang?
No, the Cherish package includes a limo, a bouquet for the bride, a boutonniere for the groom, and 9 photos.
You get more than that when you perform.
Really,
you better quit it today.
Well, congratulations, Eddie Griffin. Congratulations. I didn't know he had divorced the first wife. Or I don't know if she was the first or the second.
Wow.
It's interesting.
Very interesting. Congratulations to him. I mean, love is
Don't
nice.
think a player was going to get married. I just didn't.
Was he a player?
Well, not a real player, but.
Right. Well, congratulations, Eddie.
I hope she makes him very, very happy.
I hope so. Obviously, she has so far. So big ups to them.
The original Ruth on All My Children,
yes,
Mary Fickett died.
She passed away.
I bet you she'd have still been alive had they not canceled the show.
I thought about that, Stacey. I said, that's like that show leaving or being canceled is like a death. Mm-hmm. And to some people,
last day is next Monday.
I don't know when the last day is, but
I think it's the 23rd. Crack research team.
I'm sure she probably didn't have much filming left to do.
No, I thought they changed her with Lee Merriweather.
Oh, has she?
Plays Ruth. She's been playing her for a while because I think the original Ruth was ill.
Okay, so Mary Fickett, for all of you All My Children fans, she played Ruth Martin on All My Children. She has died at the age of 83.
Wow, I've been watching All My Children since the beginning, since it started in 1970. Yeah. They had a night before where they talked about everybody on the show. So Kevin Hart's movie made $2 million on less than 100 screens.
You want to do that now? You want to do it at box office?
No, you know how we get down on the box office. We do all 150 movies.
All 98.
Big ups for Kevin Hart. His Laugh at My Pain movie, based on his stand-up show, turned out huge numbers at the box office. He already broke Eddie Murphy's record.
I know.
So that's
big.
Really
good.
And what's that one movie? Okay, where's the box office? Because he beat out what's that silly movie?
The Help? No.
Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star, was in 1,500 theaters.
Wow, with Adam Sandler behind him.
Kevin was only in, I think, 99 theaters, and Kevin brought in $2 million, and Bucky Larson only brought in 1.4.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's Nick Swartz.
That's competitive.
Yeah.
So is that going to make all comedians run out and start doing a concert film?
But everybody can't do that, though.
A girlfriend told me that it was already on bootleg. I hope not.
Oh, I hope not.
So everybody, but Kevin Hart is like really popular?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, so Jamie Foxx is going to host a Michael Jackson tribute?
Jamie Foxx is hosting the MJ tribute in Wales, in Cardiff, Wales, the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. So we're excited about that. Jamie is.
You think we can get tickets? Smokey Robinson, CeeLo, Christina Aguilera,
Beyonce.
Yeah. Can we?
And her little bumblebee.
That's going to be good. Man.
So big ups, boss, to hosting the MJ tribute.
Absolutely.
Right.
So the first lady is serving at a tennis clinic?
Yeah, Michelle was out playing tennis, I believe, with Serena Williams.
Was she out there with her? And please, people, stop twittering me, especially the woman that's twittering me that's mad.
About what?
She mad because she said I talked about Serena. Well, my point was, did y'all watch the U.S. Open?
No.
You watch? Okay, y'all gonna talk about it in sports a little bit, but y'all still. Well, we can do a little bit because we gonna put it all together. Okay, so you watch, Stacey.
Yeah, I watched.
You
a little
watched
bit
her.
of it. I didn't see her when she blew up.
Well, the first. See, I watched the first day with the first round where she tore that girl up.
Yeah.
Then the second day where it was the way it looked to me, and I don't know if it's right. She hit this thing, and usually they let them do it over, but they. Excuse me, didn't let her do it over. And so then she got a little hood on her, which is my opinion. She went hood on her. She went talk to the hand on the ref. You saw it, right? So and then she kept talking, and kept talking, and we talked about this on the talk. And my position was one. There's a decorum to tennis when you say White Jim Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, and I question what would Althea Gibson and Arthur Ashe say if they were still alive? Because, did Zena Garrison call her and tell her, hey, settle a little of that down. You may have a point to what you're saying. And then the discussion was, well, McEnroe did it. I'm like, well, that's a black woman with a reputation of busting people in their face with a ball.
Right.
Or at least saying, I'm going to put the ball down your throat.
Right.
This is not when a man does it, forget race. When a man does it, he's standing up for himself.
Right.
Great
But when a woman does it, she's a bitch,
But not so much. He built a reputation where he could do commercials from it. I don't think she's gonna get that. I think she's the angry black person again. Right. And the joke I used, Kyle, was I said, it's two different responses. When there's a problem in a grocery store with a white person credit card, white person say it must be a discrepancy at the credit card company.
Right.
Black people is racism. You don't want me to have groceries. That's why my credit card don't work, So that's what I use on talk. So please, ladies, stop calling me talking about she's biracial and talking about how I disrespect people. So it's crazy. Okay, so Jermaine reveals secret escape plan for Michael.
Oh, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, he was actually talking about he was going to take Michael Jackson away, after if he was going to be found guilty.
With what money? Jermaine ain't got no money.
He said a friend of theirs who has a private jet.
They were going to scoop Michael
They were standing by to take Michael to the.
With what money? They ain't got no money.
I don't even think Michael knew about it because the story says that Michael would have went along with it. He was.
I'm gonna say it again. With what money? They ain't got no money to bribe nobody to get Michael Jackson out the courthouse.
The friend was financing the jet. Some person, a friend of theirs, was financing the jet.
Okay, let's do it. Let's all around this table. Okay, so Michael Jackson guilty. Michael Jackson,
and then Jermaine goes, "Come on, brother. Come on, let's go. I got this plane in the back."
Okay, so now the bailiff and everybody going, hey, we didn't get our payoff money. Sit your ass.
Like all eyes wasn't going to be on Michael in the first place.
When he fainted, he go, Them bubbles was going to come out with a Uzi like Susie.
That's funny.
Rap song. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, can we do this? I know I'm wrong for all of this I'm doing. Vivica Fox give gifts of hair to breast cancer survivor. Big ups to Vivica.
Yes, big ups to Vivica.
That's
I
really
thought about
nice of
her when I thought about you because you had mentioned
I buy the Vivicas.
Yes, that you buy the Vivicas.
Tight
Yes,
wigs.
that was really, really nice of her.
Yes,
That was
it
wonderful.
Yes,
They
it was.
remaking Sparkle with Whitney Houston and Jordan Sparks.
Yes.
What role is Whitney gonna play in Sparkle? The mother.
Come on now.
She's
What
playing the
played by
mother.
Mary Alice? The
playing the
actress
mother.
Stacey?
Yes.
Wasn't it Mary Alice?
Yeah, I think it was Mary
Okay,
Alice.
maybe who gonna play Philip Michael Thomas?
I think that's Mike Epps.
Mike Epps gonna play Philip Michael
Yeah,
Thomas.
maybe he is in it, so I'm wondering if that's the role.
Who gonna play Satin? The dude,
Oh no, Mike
King.
Epps is playing Satin.
He gonna beat her in the
I
face.
think that's Mike.
He gonna beat sister in the face.
I guess so.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, now who gonna play Doreen Harwood that was jealous of Satin and she thought, remember she slept with the dude. Remember the other actress, I know her name, Hunter, something
I can't
Hunter.
think of
I'm
it.
down here confused with White Jim Kelly.
Okay, she
I know who can play that.
you know played Doreen Harwood. Okay, everybody.
Glenda Darnell can play that role.
Glenda
There you go.
Darnell, I'm loving
Hilarious.
that name. That is gonna be my new club porn
There it
My
name.
is.
favorite line in Sparkle
Is crawl bitch.
No, the girl comes over.
I said crawl bitch.
No,
You don't like that one?
I like that one. But the
Okay.
auntie comes over to the big girl.
Yeah.
Wait, let me finish. You know you cute, but you need to stay away from that cake. You real
Okay, I'm sorry for screaming in the mic.
Stay away from that cake.
Okay,
When she
yeah,
said that,
give me the high five. Give me the high five on the table.
I'm very, very excited.
Okay, we sorry, but
Mara Brocker Kill actually wrote the script along with her husband Selena Kill.
And then does she do? What does she write now? She writes
the
game.
She's right. She's the EP of the game. They're doing big things over at BET.
He directed Jumping the Broom.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm really excited. I actually saw Mara in the hair salon.
That's a great movie line.
Oh my God!
You're
well,
cute, but you better stay with
it.
me.
Oh my God!
Great
You gotta
line,
watch. You
great
gotta watch
line.
all the sparkle. Wait a minute. So what's happening with Alicia Keys?
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, her
Okay.
husband
So
has
Swiss-
been accused
Yes.
of tweeting this girl who was like an ex of his, and they have proof of the tweets. The girl's actual tweets. I mean, they were kind of harmless. It seems like he was trying to, get her to do the damn thing. But it's
No!
yeah, well, the tweets are really kind of.
Well,
Are you serious?
The tweets were harmless, but this girl has been messing around with him since he was married to Mashonda.
The first marriage, exactly.
So now she
So
is
it's
back in the picture.
It's a trend.
But I think she's trying to get publicity. I mean, all the stuff that she's saying is like, the only reason why I'm saying this is because I don't want people lying on me. I'm like, really?
Okay, so Glenda, wait a minute. Let's ask Glenda because Stacey, we know how you feel about
cheating.
Thank you. I was trying not to bring back memories like the corners of my mouth.
I mean, guys cheat.
You flipped this damn table over. Okay, so what, Glenda? What do you think it is, Glenda?
I think maybe he is probably seeing the girl. If she was a
Over fine Alicia Keys.
What the hell they got to do with anything?
Over Alicia Keys.
I feel the same way. What
got
does
no money.
fine have to
Pussy
do
ain't
with
got
that?
no face. Pussy ain't got no face.
Well, it does have a nostril.
A what? A nostril.
A nostril.
What the hell?
They sending pictures back and forth.
Pussy got a nostril?
Don't you think it has a nose?
The clit?
It has a little hood and a little nose.
That's like the little clit, the little nose?
Yeah.
The nostril.
Okay, sorry.
Maybe it's kind of hard.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't have a face.
So I
Has
believe
a spout.
if he was messing around with her when he was with Mashonda, she's probably considered,
Alicia Keys
an
is
old
saying,
faithful.
I
Old
want to be
faithful.
the number one side
Right, so,
piece.
but my problem with her is that why she keep texting him back? She know he married.
What the hell they got to do with anything?
Why is she texting him back?
But texting is harmless, though, right?
Well, how did Alicia meet
But
him?
no, the
Not according to my
racy.
woman.
How did Alicia meet him?
Text messages were racy, and they were sending pictures back and forth.
She was
Pictures of what?
She
though?
was.
I don't know what the
messing
picture were.
around-
Vacation? What
Okay.
happened? What happened, Glenda?
She was messing around with him when he was with Mashonda. So in her mind, Alicia really don't mean
They
shit.
were sister side
Okay?
pieces at one time.
In her mind, Alicia
There
really
you
don't
go.
mean
Really?
shit because he left Mashonda and now he's with Alicia and now he's still reaching back to me. So Alicia
Straight
really
up
don't
busted.
mean shit. Then.
So what does that make, fellas? What does that make the first girl?
Wait a minute, the original
first side
Yeah.
piece or the
starter?
first
Yeah,
wife?
the first side piece.
The original starter or the original side piece?
The original
same
side
girl.
piece. What is it?
Faithful.
Yeah, Old Faithful.
That's stupid.
Old
Yeah.
Faithful, I'd like to say
But do
hello
you
to your
love
listeners.
her, or are you just doing something?
I got to see her
Of course
picture
I
first.
love you, Old Faithful.
Kyle got to cover his.
But why you keep coming back with her and stuff?
I
Kyle
know,
gotta
huh?
cover his
It's
tracks.
something.
Because she's Old Faithful. She is considered the side piece that is down for whatever.
I appreciate
Okay, then here's
you
what we
pointing
gonna do.
that
Wait a
out.
minute.
and
Wait a
she
minute.
will never be the wife.
Don't
She
never-
will never
okay,
make
wait,
it
we
to
gonna
an
do it.
They
We gonna-
both wrong.
Okay, hold on. We gonna
You
switch
still
it
have
around.
a chance, Old Faithful.
Covering his
Okay,
tracks.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about it in Sexy and Serious because I'm about to do something that you never heard in the history of radio. All 20 billion movies that was released on September 9th through the
Yeah.
11th. Number 20, Final Destination 5, 19, Horrible Bosses.
Every movie since 2001, September 11th. Go ahead.
Cowboys and Aliens, number 18. 17, should be the number one movie, especially the weekend of September 11th. Captain America, the First Avenger. That was number 17. 16, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. 15, Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. 14, The Smurfs. 13, Laugh at My Pain. 12, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. 11, Crazy Stupid Love. 10, Spy Kids. 9, Our Idiot Brother. 8, Apollo 18. 7, Shark Night 3D. 6, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. 5, Columbiana. Here's a really good movie. 4, The Debt. Somebody Twitter me the ending of The Debt because I don't want to watch it because I'm going to cry because of Helen Mirren. I love her. 3, The Warrior. 2, The Help. And number 1 is Contagion. Kyla Kelly Talks Sports. Who got their ass with 41 to what?
41. What score was that? Was that the Patriots?
Was that? I thought it was the Bills.
Oh, yeah. The Bills
Oh,
beat
yeah, I didn't
Kansas
see that
City's ass pretty bad in Kansas City.
Wow. And then
To the shock.
the Ravens.
Yeah. How about
Yeah, they killed Pittsburgh. They it was like a street fight, and they beat their ass
they
too.
got that get back on Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's been owning them for a while.
Speaking of beating ass, Manny Ramirez.
Oh, hey.
What happened?
Man Ram got
allegedly
hit his woman.
I heard that.
I must have heard because that brother can hit. Shit.
Yeah, especially if he was pregnant. But
she was pregnant too.
No, him.
He was pregnant. Don't he have female hormone in him?
Right.
And that's
why he got suspended by baseball because
so
Man
that
Ram was
flinch
pregnant.
didn't scare him, huh?
No.
So how is he? How did you? Okay, maybe I should leave this for something serious. But so you're dating a boxer, right?
No, he's a
baseball player.
A baseball player.
Mhm.
You date a man strong enough that can swing a bat.
Yeah.
20, 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
You fighting this guy?
Yeah, shit.
No.
Saying she should just shut the fuck
Watch
up.
your mouth.
Well, or she should have a dude bigger
I like
at the
that.
house that he got his feet on the coffee table like he running his shit.
Well, you know them steroids make you kind of rage as
Right.
well.
Are you serious?
Oh,
So
yeah,
mix
you
all
got
that
roid
into
rage.
it.
Is that what's wrong with me? I'm on steroids?
Roid
Maybe.
rage. That's what Cheryl's problem
That's hilarious.
is. Roid rage.
It could be.
Is that why I won't lose any
roid
weight? I'm on
rage.
steroids.
Lindsey Pross, it might
Check
be
that
road
wine
rage.
you
That's right.
It might be roid
The
rage.
dude that's that's twittering me the crazy texting that think he hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
A
Uh-oh.
dude?
Let me find
Yeah.
this dude. Let me find
Yeah,
this
he think he's
sucker.
hurting my
He's
feelings.
still
He's-
texting you?
He's twittering me, and he think he's hurting my feelings, which he's
Oh.
not. You know, but I think I'm gonna unfollow and block some of these nut
Yeah,
jobs.
for real, you need to.
But some of them, you build a thicker skin, the more notoriety you get.
Speaking
So
of thicker skin, Cheryl, I think Jim Kelly has to have a thicker skin now that my Raiders got in his Denver Bronco ass last
Well,
night.
they're
What
not really my
happened?
team,
Yeah,
so.
he abandoned his real team. The man is from Colorado. When I met him, he was a Bronco fan. You know what I'm saying,
I
Cam?
disowned him, though.
And he turned his back on him, and my Raiders did him dirty. They do load him.
They did beat him last night. They look pretty good. except for
Shouts out to Sebastian Janikowski. You know I was a kicker, sure. So
Wait
I got
a minute.
Kicker love. Seabass.
63-yard field goal.
really,
Yeah.
Seabass hit from 63 yards away.
I just like the name Sebastian Janikowski.
And if you looked at him, he's like the biggest Polish drunk.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Date rapes
That
people.
Ding, 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 ding.
College,
That's me.
allegedly.
Who is he with?
Sip a little something in your drink.
Yep.
So I could drink with him, and you ain't.
Oh, he
You
could
just don't wanna
outdrink
leave
the whole
your cup.
team.
Hey, Kyle, can he
Hey,
outdrink me?
Not Sheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
Not at
Cover
all.
your cup, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
cover your drinks.
What
All
do
9
I
of
say
them.
in my show? You put one in my drink, I'm switching glass on your ass. You're gonna be bent over the sink like Deliverance.
Hey, Cheryl, I know why Jim Kelly was happy for Wes Welker representing for the white boys.
Yeah, 99-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Now, Wes Welker, I know he was happy because he's not known for his speed. He's known for his hands.
8 yards at a time.
He's a dink-dank.
I'm known for my hands, too.
Yeah.
Not my speed.
Wes Welker hit it for 99 yards. And what's your boy, Tom? How much did
Tom Brady, he went over 500. He had like the
Really?
top 5 performance of all time.
Put it
like
this
the
way.
best opening day.
A
ever.
good
How'd
day
Michael
for a
Vick do?
quarterback. His numbers weren't that great, but he won.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
He decent day. A good
Like
day for a
99
quarterback
yards rushing though.
is 300 yards. If you
Did
throw
you
for
see the
300
part where
yards-
he had the ball and then he faked the dude out and he ran around and he stopped? That was
Yes.
cool.
Oh, Vic
That's what
got
Mike Vick
skills.
does.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Cam Newton,
Yeah.
our own illustrious intern,
The big Cam Newton.
the real
crushed it.
big Cam,
Yeah.
Cam, put it on. He did his thing.
He's playing for the who now?
He's
The
playing for
Carolina
Carolina
Panthers?
Panthers.
How'd they do?
They lost, but it was his NFL debut, and he killed it. He did
crushed
awesome.
it. Really?
They didn't think he would
crushed
be able to do it, too. He went over for like 400 yards. It was the best rookie quarterback performance ever.
So they going to stop messing with his daddy?
And you,
No.
And you know his jersey
Next
sales.
week, if they lose, they're back on him.
His jersey sales absolutely went through the roof.
Through the
on that.
roof?
That was dope. I got to send a quick shout out to Jay and De Niro. They're listening. What's up, fellas? How about
He's
Roger
such a cute
Rursky
dude.
saying
Oh.
shit?
Cam?
Cam, and he does resemble our Cam.
How about
He looks
Jaws
like Landon.
saying shit on the air?
Who did?
Jaws.
Oh, yeah. The
Joe.
ESPN Monday Night Football analyst, one of the 3 guys up there, said
What'd he
shit
say?
on the air last night.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
Did they
That-
get?
I saw
I-
that. It's
I
on
think it was
YouTube.
shit.
Did they
it was,
beep
it was
it?
a 4-letter one. I don't know if they
I didn't
did or
hear
not.
him say. I just heard him
That's what the buzz
apologize.
is
Yeah.
I should have rewound it. I
But
wasn't
it's on
thinking.
YouTube.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play it.
Wow.
What's wrong with seeing that?
On the air, on
On the
network
air?
TV?
You can't say that.
FCC.
I mean, it's just shit.
I mean, he's in.
It's
Yeah,
just
he
shit.
apologized, but I don't think
He
it's
should have
a big
said Dookie Ball.
Now, if he would have dropped the F-bomb, he might have had to pack his
The
stuff.
F-bomb would have been bad.
deal. Yeah.
The F-bomb.
You can say.
He's
You know,
good,
I've heard.
so they can't do nothing
I've
about
heard shit said on a
Fudge.
movie before on airplane when they said the shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah.
They said that one time on Channel 13, and I was like, damn, did they just say shit?
I listen to radio stations, and now they can't decide what they want to bleep out of songs.
Yeah.
Some words they're leaving. I'm like, I thought you were beeping that out last week.
Yeah.
Now just put it back in there. So wait, who? So this was not preseason.
This is the real deal.
This is the real
as
deal.
Of Sunday. No, as of Thursday. Right?
Yeah, last Thursday.
Saints Packers.
Yep.
Saints Packers got busy in a good game. Damn.
Okay, so here's my question then: who's looking good enough to go all the way?
Well, it's the first
Packers
game.
look great. It's hard to say, but the Packers look good.
Packers Ravens?
No, the Packers. Oh, Packers. I think it would be Packers. What's his name?
Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
Who got the Patriots? Didn't somebody pick somebody we didn't think they should have picked to
They
send
got
to the
Ocho
Patriots?
Cinco? You talking about Ocho?
Yeah.
He's not really fitting in just yet.
Not
Is
yet.
the
Give
girl
him time.
okay? I'm sorry. Let me go backward to entertainment.
Uh-oh.
I'm breaking every rule.
Please don't
and
say nothing about basketball while Cheryl doing the sports segment. Please do not.
We banned that.
Don't do
not
it.
say the B word.
Just because
during
we got the word
sports
basketball
segment.
in it.
Now, speaking of basketball, we're going to it's
and
the
he's
Cheryl
football.
Underwood show. It's the
Ocho
Cheryl
Cinco
Underwood
is
show.
football.
You got to do what
You
gotta
said
do.
don't do it.
You
I
got
won't
to do what you got. This is Cheryl Underwood show. But
I'm
after
not
that,
gonna do it. You said don't do.
All right. Well, speaking of basketball, they had a meeting today.
They had a meeting today. I didn't see
NBA?
much
Is
progress.
TT showing her TTs? Oh, Lakers. Okay,
Oh.
my bad.
Oh, can I tell you something? She been off the chain.
She was already doing the sex moves earlier.
She was riding. Now she
Yeah.
showed her TTs. Everybody go, TT. Get that job, girl. Basketball had a meeting today. Glenda, not looking good for y'all.
Was Kobe there?
What, Gold Digger alert is
Yeah,
not gonna
gold
be-
digger
not
alert.
gonna be a basketball
I'm
team.
a gold
we
digger
need like
now?
a sound.
Somebody-
I'm a gold digger.
Somebody give Glenda some Kleenex.
Can I tell you something? I'm not even gonna deny that I need someone that has at least some money.
Right.
Some money. So I would say I'm a gold digger.
What's
Just
that on
depends
your
on the
shirt, Glenda?
value of your gold.
What's that on your shirt, Glenda?
A napkin.
A napkin
I have
because she don't
somewhere
want
to
to mess up her
go.
blouse.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
go
I was
somewhere.
Oh, we didn't talk about it. Okay, hurry up so we can talk about Rodney Perry's birthday.
Shout out to Rodney Perry.
Happy
birthday.
Friend of the
Virgo.
Foxxhole.
Friend of the Foxhole, co-host, not co-host, but fill-in host for the Sheryl Underwood show.
And
Yeah.
funny comedian.
Very
right?
No,
funny.
mama. Who says that?
Very funny dude.
His mama.
He's dead. Feeling hungry.
Well, no, he guest hosted
Didn't
a
he
couple
guest
times
host for you?
Yeah,
When?
He did.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did, sure.
Where was I, in the hospital?
Aw.
She did.
You know he
He
sat here
did.
for you.
She
Like
was
2
Did
years
he?
ago. Yeah.
How many? 2 years ago?
Maybe
About that.
About
year
2 years
ago,
ago. 2 years
Oh,
ago.
okay. Before he got on the Monique show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he got it.
Yeah.
Because he was sick.
Killing over on this bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, get this motherfucker out of my seat. He's too damn good. Okay.
Oh my God.
I was just kidding.
Floyd Mayweather fights Saturday night.
Floyd Mayweather. Do you think the Mexican dude has a chance to beat him?
Who is the what Mexican
Oh,
dude?
the
Victor
boxing
Diaz.
thing.
TT said, nah, not this week. Dude,
Wait a minute, is Floyd Mayweather? Ain't he the
24/7.
one scared to fight Pacquiao?
Yes.
No,
I'm
When
scared.
in are
that's
you?
not true. That's
What?
perception.
Why he won't fight Pacquiao?
He
Then?
wants him to take some blood because he wants to. He's insinuating something.
That Pacquiao is juiced up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao ain't
I know it would
juiced up.
piss off all your maids, but
Pacquiao is not juiced up. He be right down there at that casino, singing, gambling, and eating at the buffet
Look at this.
and dancing. He got me.
No.
Oh my God!
That's
I
not.
love that commercial.
That's not
Every time we
Filipino.
touch-
Not Filipino music.
Joe.
Damn it! The Filipinos are calling in right now. Go, what the fuck
Can
is
we
that?
get our real music for a stereotype,
That's
please?
no, the song that he is like every time we touch is that romantic song. That you've
Yeah,
never
that he's
heard.
singing that
Yeah.
every time. But they playing All I Do Is Win for the commercial.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
And he's down there dancing and doing everything. I
That's
happen to like him.
hysterical.
I think that'd be a great fight. Floyd Mayweather, why is he not fighting Pacquiao?
In time. He said he wants to
It's getting
get
late.
blood.
Getting late in
yeah,
the
they're
day.
getting too old, man. They need to get this thing done. Yeah, hopefully Floyd wins Saturday, and then Manny wins the next month or two.
What
and
round
then
are we
they'll go.
talking about? Because this dude, I mean, the dude's pretty good that he's fighting against, right?
Yeah, but and Floyd's going to have some ring rust maybe because he hasn't fought in over a year.
Ring
That's what I'm
rust.
saying.
Ring
Yeah,
rust.
What
buddy.
does that mean?
That sounds like
When you
this
haven't
is
I
That's
had
like a
that.
girl you don't want to mess with right
Yeah.
there. She
I
got
had
some
ring rust.
It's an STD.
I had ring rust. I had ring rust once.
Hey, Jim, that bitch got a ring rust.
Took me
homie.
4 shots to get rid of that ring
Stay
rust.
away.
Couple pills, you're good.
Yeah.
Stay away.
But don't take them on an empty stomach. You throw up.
Need a
Some
little
big horse
ointment.
film.
Need a little ointment.
Yeah, and
See,
had
she know
ring
about
rust.
ring rust.
Yeah.
Crusty. So okay,
I just ate, Cheryl.
huh?
I just ate.
Good deal. Okay, I know we're supposed to talk about.
Go ahead and do your basketball thing.
Well, no, I heard. So is the girl quitting the show because she's having an affair with Terrell Owens?
No, it's not. It's not regarding an affair with Terrell Owens.
Your mouth.
She may be leaving the show. They're trying to have twins, so she's trying to get pregnant with twins.
Which girl's this now?
Evelyn Lozado.
Oh, she's hot.
Evelyn Lozado from Basketball Wives.
And she really liked Chad. Oh,
they are really, they're really together. He was over the weekend tweeting on her account while she was asleep. And it was so cute because he was like, yeah, it's me, Ocho. I hacked Evelyn's Twitter. She just farted in her sleep. It smells like Cuban coffee.
Cuban coffee.
She seemed like she was over it last season anyway. She was like 2 through and ready to go.
What's she doing swinging on that poor little girl, the little dancer girl?
Swinging on a little dancer girl?
Oh, the Royce girl? The gold digger?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, they were about to fight. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, let's do Sex and Minute series.
Okay.
I may be ruining a new relationship, but so you meet somebody on Twitter, should you date them?
Don't ask me.
Is that where it started?
Wait a minute. Letting Stacey influence you.
Hello.
Stacey got a date tonight.
Is that where it started?
Yeah, he sent me a direct message.
Are you kidding?
It's an excellent picture.
Is that all I got?
He came to the show. He came to the Atlantic City show. He came backstage to meet me.
Did you talk to him?
Did you see him?
No, I didn't talk to him because after I introduced Mike, me and Kyle kick rock, so I was trying to make it back to the hotel bar so I could sip and tip. Well, really, so I can get back to go to sleep, really.
I ain't going to put you out there like that.
No, well, let me tell you what happened. No, I'll tell the truth. We was kicking it. No, we was kicking it with the oldest. No, this what happened.
What happened?
I was trying to get back to the hotel. You know, I try to get back to the hotel bar so I can have my happy hour, my nightcap. And I have gotten down to 2. I've gotten down to 2.
An hour.
I've gotten down to 2 happy hour drinks. So I was getting there. So then the Iotas that were there, the brothers Iota Phi Theta, they came by. Then the girl that hooked me up on US Air, what's her name?
Victoria.
Victoria, because I almost said Vivian. Beautiful person. Then she brought all her friends over. Then they was doing Disco Inferno behind us. It was just like Jersey Shore, Boardwalk Empire, whatever. It was the bomb. We was in Atlantic City at Caesar Palace having a great time. And I went to bed, and we got up, and we got in the car and drove back to Philly and caught the plane. But he says that he was at the show, and from the description, he was at the show. So he was at the show, from what he said he saw. He was at the show, and so he sent me a direct message, and we've been emailing each other back and forward. I think I've made a new friend. I would not say that this is something's going to happen. Okay, let's go around the table. Yes? Glenda? No. Okay.
Stacey, don't
Stacey?
you ever say don't you even front and put the N in
I
your
say
mouth.
you don't give it you don't know. Let's see
Stacey's
where it leads.
answer, is he in his 30s?
Yeah, 30s, 37,
Well, ain't nothing
6'1",
wrong with that.
235. Well, see, here's my
and
thing.
the picture you showed of us, he's handsome.
He's very handsome
very
man.
handsome.
But here's the thing. Had I met this guy at the club or met this guy at a gig or in the airport, I would know no more about him than I know right now.
Well, you wouldn't know whether or not there was some sort of chemistry. You wouldn't.
You seen that motherfucking picture?
Yeah.
Keep
chemistry.
asking.
I done already rubbed it
different.
all over my
I
body.
It's different when you're like in the room with somebody, because the
What do you
picture
mean?
How
does
would
not
you know?
show.
You ain't never in the room.
Yeah. Online.
I would
In
be
a chat
I would
room.
be in a room tonight
With your computer Skyping.
with my computer Skype.
In the opposite room.
Okay, so White Jim Kelly, you say no.
Hell no.
It's what's cool is like having 2 big brothers because they're so hateful. Okay, and so
I say give him a shot because he's gonna mess up.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
he has
going to
to-
give you a shot.
Give him enough rope to hang him.
Yeah,
to
he
it.
has to
himself.
prove himself anyway.
He'll
and
mess
in
up.
what
To see
way
if he-
would he mess up?
Well, I think
Well,
personally.
you don't know. He may not.
Let me tell you
What?
he
How
will.
would he mess up, Galinda?
The minute he think you gonna be tricking off on his ass.
Nah, that's
What does it mean,
see,
trick
that's
off?
your
What's
trick in
trick off
mind.
mean?
That's your
I'm
mind.
What does trick
Glenda.
off? What does trick off mean? What is
You
trick
think
off? What is
you
trick?
ain't
Teach
doing
me.
the money.
He
Crack
want a
research
car,
team.
He want a car note
Write that down.
paid.
What is
He
what?
want a cell phone
You
bill
want your
paid.
cell phone bill
What?
paid.
He
What are you
wants-
talking?
that's-
What the
he wants
fuck?
something like that. See if he
Nah.
fly his behind out to some of your shows. See if he bring his own ass out. He gonna try to.
Maybe he
No,
can't.
He's
not.
gonna expect you to fly him out.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, but maybe he can't do that.
Let me tell you what's going to
Okay,
happen.
what's gonna
happens
happen?
if
This is
he
going to happen.
doesn't?
This is what's going to happen. You guys are going to keep emailing back and forth.
This is very romantic. He sent me
and
music
then you're
and
going to get
everything.
tired
Oh,
of him.
my
Tired.
You're going to get tired of him. He's
Hell
gonna
no.
make the wrong move on this email.
Tired
game.
of him.
You're gonna get tired of him. He
What
will
could be the
fired.
wrong move?
Well, he might simp too hard. He might go.
No,
a little
I
simp.
think he's already. I'm gonna let you read some of the thousands of emails.
No, don't do that. I can't break
I don't
player
think.
code.
I don't think he. I don't think he's simped too hard. He's well, okay, and I know, and I hope if any people who know who this guy is, he's a nice Latin fellow.
Show up in Fort Lauderdale with a boat and some
He's
rope.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican.
But aren't they romantic like that?
They're
Yes.
very hot
They are.
It just
blooded.
depends what type of Latino you get.
He Puerto Rican.
I don't know. I ain't
But
never
okay, so I see.
with a
Let me
Puerto
tell you what
Rican
I think. This is what I think.
Latin lover.
I think he's very daring to do this.
I
You
agree.
know, okay, and to reach out and do it.
And he likes you.
And well, now that remains to be seen,
Right.
because he doesn't really know
He
me.
has
Right,
no
and
clue
I
who
think
she
he's
is.
brave. In order to do that,
That's right.
It takes a certain amount
Thank
of.
I think he does it often.
Really?
Yeah.
If you have ever emailed or texted this motherfucker, Twitter me and tell me who you are.
Nah, it's not.
Because I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either.
I
I'm
think
telling you, just give him some
he's
time.
a big fine motherfucker.
Where did he find you?
He's fine. He is fine.
But why can't I pimp him and walk him around like Arm Candy? Go, bitch, look right here. This what you get when you work at the talk, goddamn
That's
it.
what I
They
was
put
gonna
this
say.
motherfucker in a gift basket.
Hello.
But the minute
Front
you,
row.
The minute you parade him in front of a camera, then he coming up.
But that's
What's
good.
wrong with him coming up?
Hey,
as
it's
long
the
as she ain't
same
put money
way.
in his pocket, Glenda. As long as she don't put money in his pocket.
Wait a minute. What if I wanted to put some money in his pocket?
It handle your
Yeah.
business.
Hell no.
Look at Glenda hating. Glenda hating.
Hell no.
Handle your business. I can't. You know what? Matter of fact, I want to apologize to all the brothers out here in America that just heard me say that she should not put money in this brother.
Okay, wait a minute.
Pimp on, brother. Pimp
Not
on.
Kyle like.
No,
Wait,
it's not.
y'all want to take
see,
the car? Y'all want to
I'm
take the car?
friends. I'm
Mel's
talking
right.
like a friend. Yeah, I just violated my
Y'all
own
okay? Well, the poet Safik is on the
Is he
phone
back?
again. He is back.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
But I think whatever this guy, one, he had great courage.
Exactly.
And he's into me, so that's worth at least
I agree.
2 points.
2 plane
2
tickets
points.
and a pair of shoes.
We should have asked
now we
Keith
gonna
and
start
What
Naomi.
the
No
poet got to say?
shoes.
What
No
the poet
shoes.
got to say? Poet.
Okay, poet.
All right. So, for one thing, if I was to come at you, I'd have to come right. Your homeboy did not come right. For one thing, I would have to send you a jet to come get you dinner, to send you over to wherever we're going to go, Rio de Janeiro or wherever we need to
Glenda's
be.
excited.
Glenda's
poet.
loving it.
Glenda loves it.
I'm not going to text you over the email or Twitter or any of that. I'm going to send you a jet so you can see that there is money involved. I have my own money. Come see who is interested in you. So if homeboy can't do anything like that, don't even waste your time.
Oh, okay, but okay, I want you to call
Poet
in.
making it hard on the other
That's
brothers.
right, because
God.
you know, let me tell you something. I want you to call in next week. We're gonna continue this. I'm gonna give you updates in Sex and the Serious as long as this friendship is. But here's the thing that I want to tell any man that believe that shit.
Now I had an experience similar to that.
That somebody sent you a jet.
They sent,
Of course.
They didn't send me a jet. They called me one early morning on the Thursday and said, I'm in Houston. I want you to come have dinner with me. I said, where, Houston and Manhattan Beach, the Houstons? He said, no, I'm in Houston, Texas.
And he sent you a plane ticket.
And he sent me a plane ticket, first class, down to Houston, Texas. I went and had dinner, and I came back Friday morning.
And you didn't give him no asshole?
I fought him off all night.
Oh,
You fought him off all night? But did you like him?
Flag on
I
the
do.
play.
I like him a lot.
Hell
Oh,
no.
you like him, so
Yes.
this is current.
Yes, this is correct.
Oh, well, then your ass will be updating every Tuesday, too, goddamn it, so we can hear your story.
Hell no.
But I'm going to tell you
No
something.
ass?
No,
Jim Kelly,
no,
hold
no,
up.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
Ding,
Cheryl.
ding, 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 ding,
No
ding.
flat
Okay, what's
ass
Stacey? What you?
fight.
What's Stacey?
First class, no ass?
That's a violation of the whole
But
rule.
that's
my
nothing to
Lord.
him. It was nothing to him.
Not all brothers have that capability to fly a
Balling
jet.
on
Wait,
a
let
budget.
me finish.
Go ahead. Go
We
ahead.
don't.
Prime example. There. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Where you going tonight?
I have a date.
And you
I thought you
riding?
was going with me.
Taco Bell.
I said my date didn't come through.
Oh, you
I
know,
was coming with you.
your day coming through.
Yeah, she did say that. I read that.
Yeah,
No, I
Stacey,
did read
yes.
that when she said I
I
dated.
thought, Stacey, I'm about to send
She
this
said that.
tweet.
His mom's
Stacey, we
dropping
on
him
our
off
way.
outside.
No, somebody's
Pour
buying
the
me
drink.
drinks tonight.
Well, okay. If
But,
it,
okay,
go
prime
ahead.
example.
Go ahead.
Prime example.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, not to call her out, but you know, I don't know the guy that Sherry Shepherd married, and
Called her out.
I don't know the guy that Niecy Nash married.
Called her out, too.
That doesn't mean that they're on the same financial level, but who knows how they connected and decided to work it out.
Right.
It's not just those. It's not just
You
those.
gonna call out some more next?
Several-
Damn.
Yeah, Kyle Irby, who his wife don't work at all. So-
That's You goddamn right.
And
wait a minute, you put the damn joker on your forehead.
I'm the gold digger.
Right.
I know. All I'm
the
saying
gold
is.
Hey, you don't know how she got that position.
I know. Call
put her out of business.
Call Guy Black and tell him we just need about 3 more minutes.
All I'm saying
go ahead.
is,
right.
Suppose this brother at least got it going on mentally, psychologically.
Damn, mentally and psychologically.
What about sexually? Because he wrote some shit to me that I was
right.
like,
That he's romantic.
God
Suppose he's like
9
on your list of 10, a 9 on your list of 12, 11 on your list of 12.
Well, he's already 12 on 12.
Okay.
12 on 12.
He's already 12 on 12. But here's the catch. I think there is no man on this earth, if you sent a jet for me, that I would appreciate that. Because $35,000 worth of jet fuel, you got to fuck everybody I know for $35,000 worth of jet fuel.
Fellas,
it's just the way I feel about
it's
it.
a waste of money. He didn't get no ass.
Well, you gonna get it every day if you spend $35,000 on jet fuel.
The pilot's gonna get it.
Oh hell yeah! The air traffic controller gonna get it. The baggage handler
might even get her some.
The air marshal,
The
yeah.
air marshal.
Every bitch, any bitch
on the
checking
plane.
me in gonna get some. Play our song.
They doing the Grammys on you right now.
Rap it.
It's midnight in New York. They're like, this is bullshit. Slide it up.
Play the music.
So these motherfuckers stop talking.
I want to take my mom.
Hey, I want y'all to go around the table and tell me where can I find y'all before I apologize for breaking every rule in radio on this show. Glenda, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook and on Twitter under Glenda Darnell. And my friend's house. We feed the homeless downtown L.A. on San Pedro, 529 San Pedro Street, every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Thank you.
Stacey, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook as well as Twitter under Stacey McLean, and I have an ebook, Hollywood 50 Tips, and I do a little volunteer work too for the Story Project.
Oh, that's really cool.
Storyproject.org.
That is really cool. Kyle, where can we find you?
Fort Lauderdale this Friday and Saturday. Punchline Sacramento Tuesday, September 20th. Facebook, Twitter, KYLEERBY. Do not spend money on Glenda. You will not get that ass.
Why do Kelly?
Facebook, James Kelly, KELLEY, Los Angeles.
Hey, thank you. Happy birthday, Rodney Perry's.
RP.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lil Cam Newton and TT, greatest producers in the world. God Black, Marcus King, Jamie Foxx, everybody at Fox King and the Foxxhole and XM Sirius. We support our troops. We support our country. We support all firemen, all police, everybody. But I got to tell you something. I'd like to thank everybody for continuing to support my career, live entertainment, and watching the talk on CBS Monday through Friday. I thank you all for supporting me and supporting y'all. Pray, pray, pray. And Trucker Nation always rolls on, especially when they gonna drive up and be my guest at the talk. And next Tuesday we'll tell you how you can be my guest in the audience at the talk, because we want you to come and support and see. And if you don't like me, you can keep twittering, you can keep saying all the stuff you want to say, because I'll be right back up there every damn day.
That's like saying, I will be your president too.
That's right. Talk about it. Because this is the greatest country in the world, and everybody deserves to have a chance to do what they do. Now, who is the engineers and the producers? You were there with them, James.
Scott and Emilio.
Scott and Emilio. That's Super Scrub Scott and Emilio Extravaganza of Ecstasy and Orgasm.
We're still working on that one.
Yeah, you need a better name. So, we love you. God bless the